What is up, you guys? We are here with another video, and this one is going to be this will be a 3-year review on the Equipment Defender 2-tier trimmer rack for your open or enclosed trailer. So I hope you guys enjoy. Starting cleaning the gutters. My dad, he always Okay, so I've had this rack roughly for I think 3 years, and I ordered it the very first time that I went to the GIE Expo. So I got to talk to the guys and see this in person, and I figured I'd give it a try, and it's probably one of the greatest decisions I have ever made as far as for the trailer. I went there and I was able to talk to both of them, and they walked me through how this worked, and I just thought it was a great idea. And I know beforehand I was looking at some of the green touch racks, but ended up seeing these guys and figured that if you wouldn't go with these, you're kind of not really thinking stuff through, because there's a lot on this rack that they upgraded from those green touch racks. And with stuff like this that gets used every day and used for hours on end every day, there's a lot of abuse that goes with a lot of this equipment stuff. So I believed that I needed to go with the more heavy duty route, and that's how I found these guys, and I love it. Ever since that I bought it, I absolutely love it. It is my favorite thing on this trailer. So here's some of the reasons why I like it. It's a simple design. I'm gonna put it that way because that's how it is. It's exactly like the backpack blower rack, which if you haven't seen that video, look through my channel, you will see it. It'll be either before or after this video, I'm not sure, but take a look at my channel and you will see my 2-year review on the backpack rack, and soon to be the new backpack V2 racks that I'm going to be replacing. So stay tuned on my channel for that. But anyway, the simplicity of this rack is 100% simple. I mean, it works just like the backpack rack. Push up on this, pull out, okay? As of right now, I can't get these trimmers out. I mean, they're in there. So, since it's down, this is the reason what's holding it in, is this latch right here. I undo this latch, press this, and I can pull out my racks now, or pull out my trimmers now. It works for both of them like that. Pull it out, and good to go. You're ready to start trimming, ready to start edging. So, just the simplicity of this is just stupid simple. That's probably the best way I could put it, is it is stupid simple. I mean, anybody can do this. My little brother, I have him come with me quite a bit, and he knows how to use these racks perfectly. I mean, they're super simple, even to teach little kids how to use them. But to lock it, since it'll be like this, you lock it, slide that this way, it's locked, but you still need to lock it. That's just, I would lock it like this if I were going a block down the road. I mean, just a few 100 yards, and stop again, something that isn't going to rattle too much, and if I were to go down the highway or something. But it's awesome because you can do that. But then to finish locking it, push up, and push up on this, slide it up, and that's it. I mean, this thing is locked in, and then of course I'd take this key, which comes with it. It looks like a Coke machine key. I mean, many people, they'll see it with vending machines. It's pretty simple, but I love it because it's different from all my other keys. I can quickly grab this, and I know exactly what it's for. And the beauty about this key here is it works for both my backpack rack and my trimmer rack. So it's awesome. One key can do all of them. So I take this, close that up, and this thing's locked. I mean, you try having a thief come try to steal these now, they're not going to get it. So that is just the first thing with this, is it's stupid simple. So I just unlocked it again. But the other thing that I'm going to point out is if you have a split shaft trimmer like this. This is the Echo PAS 230, and this is the split shaft version, which I have a straight shaft Echo edger on it. But the one thing they tell you when you get these racks to keep these split shafts from getting stolen is you have to flip this block here, okay? So it comes with these little blocks. This one, and there's one up here by the motor more, and it even says equipmentdefender.com. But it's just a simple little block, 2 bolts. They're two. These are Allens, and it just clamps on your trimmer and stays on here. They don't weigh much, so whenever people say that these blocks make your trimmers weigh a lot more, they're full of it, because these things weigh almost nothing. So again, what I was talking about, they say if you have a split shaft trimmer, you need to flip this. So by what I mean is usually you'd have this the other way. So you'd come up to your rack, you'd pull it in it, and then latch it in. Well, to keep these from getting stolen, you have to have it this way. Because now you come up, push it in, slide it in. And there ain't no way they're going to be able to take this, because they can loosen this up all they want and try to pull it out, but you can't push it. It gets caught on this other side of this rack. So that is something you need to pay attention with if you have a split shaft trimmer that you're going to put on these racks. But the beauty about these racks that they have is both of these sides, you can put you can mount it into it. I mean, I can either pull them in or push them in. However I want to put the blocks on, it will work. But for my specific application, I went ahead and put all of them. I even put it on my trimmer this way. I put it the same way because now I do them both the same, real quick, done. All I gotta do is turn the key when I go eat lunch or whatever, and they're locked. I can walk away from this trailer and my equipment will not get stolen. So that's one thing. The other thing that they did with this, and they originally had the problem, a lot of you noticed it with the Green Touch racks, that people were saying that their shafts were breaking right before the motor. And this was because there was no support where the motor is. Well, Equipment Defender, this comes standard. Okay, this has always come standard from day one. They automatically include the engine support kit. It all comes with it. I mean, that was right off the bat caught my eye, because why do I need to pay extra for something that's going to keep my trimmer from breaking? There's no sense in it. So they automatically come stock with this. I mean, you open the package, it's got this in it. So, and I mean, I have the versatility. I can take them off if I don't want it, but I don't see why you wouldn't keep them on there, because I really don't want to break my motors off and have trimmers wear out because of that. So props to Equipment Defender for pre-thinking that. So everything on here is fully adjustable. I can loosen these Allens and move any of this however I want. But I have it mastered for my edger on the top and my trimmer on the bottom. Now, I could switch it if I want, but it's just how I got used to it. But I just think that overall, these racks were the greatest investment for my trailer. They're just, I've done nothing to them. I've had people say, oh, well, you need to put some of the fluid film inside some of this latch mechanism and stuff. I haven't had to. I have not had any problems with this. So my theory is if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It works totally fine, and I've had zero problems with it. And another thing that's awesome with these guys is their customer service. You can message them on Instagram right now, and they'll probably have a few minute delay, but they're pretty snappy on how fast they're gonna respond. Whether it's just a general question you have on buying one, or if it's me, I have one, and say I have something that breaks. I need to hurry up and get it shipped in the next 2 days so I can get going for the next day's mowing or whatever. But they're super fast on their customer service. They know what they're talking about, so you can have a question for them on this. They'll answer it. They will know it. Another thing with these racks that is pretty cool is a lot of guys on this, in the landscaping community, they have videos on this. So if they have problems, or if you have a problem with it, you can hop on YouTube, search up this rack, and there's other people, they might even have solutions to the problem right there for you. I don't know what problems they'd have with this, because I mean it's simple. I mean, there's nothing much to it. This piece, it slided right on. I mean, it's just simple. That's what I'm gonna say, is it's simple, and I can't say it enough. So that's what I think about this. And the cool part about this rack is I can take any trimmer. I can take any steel, any Echo, any Red Max, Shindawa, DeWalt, Milwaukee, anything, and put it on this rack, and it will work. All it comes down to is adjusting these supports, or in my case I can't really adjust it as easy because I have this welded on with tubes to my railing, which I will show you the reasoning why I did that in a little bit here. But I can adjust how wide I want these. So that's awesome. So we're gonna get you up close and personal with this rack here, and I'm gonna show you how it works again. But these are the engine supports. They have a nice rubber top on them so it doesn't scratch up or scuff up your trimmers. And like I was saying, everything's adjustable. Now, there was a downside to this, and that was that most of these screws that they have for all this are regular Allen keys screwed. And there's a problem with that because I'd almost prefer it to be tamper-proof. Which, if you guys don't know what tamper-proof Allen screws are, is there's a little dot in the center of it. It makes it harder to steal because you have to have that exact tool to be able to get it. As of right now, I can take an Allen, loosen this up, and slide this off. Well, that could be really bad for thieves, because if they really had the time and knew what they were doing, they'd be able to take this fairly easy. I don't know how hard they'd have to try, but most people, they won't have the correct size Allen with them. So that is the one downside to it, which I have noticed on their new backpack V2 racks. They solved that, and they put the tamper-proof screws on there. So I'll have to look and see if they updated the screws on these new racks. But like I said, I purchased this 3 years ago, so it is one of their older models. But again, to show you how this works, you take this little latch, flip it up, and pull down. My dad is getting home from work, and this of course is in the unlock position, which if you look in here, if I can get you guys to see it, you can see that little piece turn. That's the actual latch mechanism. And then to lock it back up, turn this again and push up. So it's that simple. And then of course you have this side, which has both, either you could push it or pull it. So